All right, Saints fans, get on your feet and welcome your 2024 St. Thomas Aquinas Football Saints.
Oh, Bubba. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
You got yours? Or yours, Nate? These are yours or mine?
So basically.
Oh, there's that. There's the third right there. We're not getting the third to work.
He has one. It's just I think it's in his office. So I'm not sure if he's going.
We'll just motate around.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You
at
want
this
mine?
time, would you please
No, let's start.
our opening prayer.
Good evening, St. Thomas Aquinas fans. Another wonderful evening here on a Friday night, Friday the 13th. St. Thomas Aquinas against St. James Academy.
It's exciting times. Exciting. It's Friday the 13th. My wife was born on Friday the 13th. It actually rained quite a bit. A chicken drowned, and that's the story that we're told in our house.
We're going to put a pin in that one because I want to know about why the chicken died was a big deal.
I don't know. It was at a county fair, but I've heard the story 100 times.
Okay, found out today, and I say today, maybe 5 minutes ago, this is now, I'm going to totally butcher this. This is the 8th Hibernian Cup game against St. James Academy and St. Thomas Aquinas. Not sure what that means, but it's kind of a big deal.
Is it Hibernian?
Hibernian. What? Am I right?
Your chances a lot better than mine.
I got my son here who's an 8th grader at Holy Trinity trying to teach me how to spell this out or sound it out the right way. So Iberian, whatever.
It's a cup.
It's a cup. It's a big deal. It's the 8th annual one.
I've yet to see the cup though.
Looks like Saints are going to receive the ball in the first half. We'll see what we got here. We have, again, don't worry, we got Nate up here. Nate is going to take over at one of these points because he is our lucky charm.
Nate Dog.
We have a spotter as well, Hudson Marshall as a spotter for us, 8th grader at Holy Trinity.
It almost seems official.
It does. I mean, we're getting a staff. We're building a team here.
What you see here before you is resources. This is what happens when things go right.
Yeah, I don't know if they go right for us or as much as they.
You know what? We're in for a good game tonight, though. I have to say, I was a bit surprised last weekend when they told us that St. James was up 35 at Miege, and I was like, who are they playing? And they're like, no, Miege. So here we have the transfer at quarterback from Spring Hill, who absolutely can throw some dimes. So it'll be kind of incumbent on the Saints tonight to make sure that they control the pace of the game with that strong running game that Dryerling's known for.
You were talking about earlier at the game, which you were watching when they were warming up. Looks like they had a similar offense they were showing to Aquinas.
Yeah, that double kind of wing look, which makes it difficult. And it makes a lot of sense that if they're throwing out of that, you've got 3 run options that you got to make sure that you account for. So the pass is kind of a secondary thought.
Big boom right there. Going to be a touchback.
Kickoff is a touchback.
With the wind, so the Saints are going to be starting off going into the wind a little bit. It's obviously whipping up a little bit more here like it always does, which if you can hear it in our microphones, I apologize. But Saints are going to get out on offense, so let's see how they come out here. Thinking a little bit about last week, I did notice our quarterback's left-handed, right? So he definitely has a propensity when he's going to the right side of the field, better pitches to the right side. They are to the left side, and when we did go to the right side, that's when the pitch game kind of got a little bit shaky. So something to kind of keep your eye on tonight.
Looking for a good competition tonight. Both are coming off big wins.
It's all the Catholic schools are playing each other early on this year, which is really kind of interesting. Inside handoff. Pulled it. Quarterback keeper for not much.
Loss of maybe a half a yard, so basically right back to where he's at there.
Yeah. They definitely had the inside game wrapped up.
Loss of 1 to the 19, 2nd and 11.
Well, let's see what they kind of dial up here.
Feels a little windy up here, but looking at the flag on the field, Andrew, it doesn't look like it's blowing too much down there.
Hopefully it keeps people from hearing everything I have to say after this. Inside handoff to Arndt. Looks like he's going to pick up about 5.
Arndt had a wonderful game last week.
He does a really good job lowering his pads. He's got a low center of gravity to begin. A team that can throw and does throw, you have to control the amount of time your defense is on the field by controlling the line of scrimmage, but also running the ball. And honestly, if it's going to be inside dive all night, make them stop that. Inside handoff, nice pitch. Got some room to run, get a block
on side.
Yeah. Just actually right at the first down marker. I think they're going to come up a little bit short, and it's going to be a 3rd and maybe 1.
Who was that on the carry there? That was
by Jaden Bittner, pushed out of bounds by.
Is it 4th?
Pushed out of bounds by number 30, Billy Burns.
Was that Lopez on the carry there?
Gain of 3. 4th and 2.
It's 4th and 2, excuse me.
4th and 2. Looked like a little short of the first down.
It's like the time machine here. I missed one. Missed a play here.
Going for it early on 4th down here in our own territory.
You got to think inside handoff here maybe. Bringing backers up. Arndt gets. You know what? That was a blitz right there. They shot both inside backers and they met him. Honestly,
interesting choice early on, but
I'd have probably done the same thing, but the backers show and came up and met him at the line of scrimmage. So Now it's on the Saints defense to come up here with the big stop. They're obviously going to be outside of field goal range, or at least
First and 10 from the Saints 29.
if you can keep them in within the 10-yard range here, it's going to make it a difficult kick, especially with this crosswind. It looks like it's blowing in to us, actually, Teddy.
I think you're right.
Not Twins look here at the wide side of the field, so they aren't coming out in that flex zone. They've actually it's double Twins, so they're looking to throw. Reverse.
The reverse play right there.
And it is a little bad angle.
Eaten up early on.
Yeah, it was actually well defended.
Number
And they lost about 6 yards on that one. I don't like that flag. That was not. That is not. Are they going to call a late hit here or a personal foul? What?
I'd be shocked if they were.
I mean, we're picking up where we left off last week. That was not an egregious hit. That was not.
Timeout on the field.
They need to talk about this because there's nothing that I saw there that was. Are they going to pick it up? Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Good call.
Picking it up. Good
Great
call.
Yeah, that was just a good football play. And you know what? Anymore, you can't pull up and just assume they're going to go out of bounds. If they're still in the field of play, they're fair game. That hit was on the sidelines. That's a good no call there. St. James really digging themselves in
Backed them up real quick there.
Yeah, so look, now they've got like this tight trips look to the wide side of the field here.
This just in, Nate wants to drop in with a
Ball.
comment here.
Oh, that might be Saints. The Saints may have recovered. I think, yes, number 20 came up with it. Kylan Curtis pulled it out of the outside of the pile. Now, we do have a flag on the field. I can't imagine it's going to be offsides, but I think it's going to be an illegal procedure by the St. James. That's what it is. Saints are going to decline this. We're going to get the ball back, and it's like that series never happened.
Well, I have an announcement to make. St. Thomas Aquinas Soccer is currently playing at JCCC against the Manhattan Indians. The Saints are leading 1-0.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I guess so. Hopefully in this game, too.
Hey, you know what? The wind is blowing over from JCCC, so hopefully some of that good luck and those good vibes are coming this way. Thanks for the update.
Appreciate it, Nate. Thanks for the drop in there. You're right. We do have varsity soccer going on our newly formed soccer field over there.
Beautiful.
Where we had a practice field and a softball field.
Nice
Saints,
outside
nice
pitch.
outside
Beautiful pitch. He's got room to run. Cuts it inside. I thought he was going to bounce that. I thought he had the outside edge there.
Pitch around left end.
That was a beautiful pitch, actually.
By number 10,
Beautiful pitch there by Slaughter.
Jordan Booth.
You know, this is going to be a game. It's going to be back and forth. It's going to be a game of field position. And also, the Saints have got to do better this week of taking care of the ball.
How many turnovers did we have last
Had a
week?
few,
Andrew?
and that, I mean, like they had momentum, and the turnovers really,
Kill you.
yeah. I mean, they were up 13. Nice. They got Arndt on the edge. Good. Cuts it up. Look at that. Nice. Keeps moving
Good
for
yardage.
about 5.
Pitch around right end.
He is shifty. He runs hard. He's got quickness and a low center of gravity. He is the Saints' workhorse right there.
44.
He proved that last week.
He proved it last year, to be honest.
Yeah,
as a
true.
sophomore, it was impressive. Offensive line doing a really good job internally handling the front four. Got to make sure that they talk and have a little bit of communication. They're picking up the blitz. So we have some safeties. Look, they're creeping up, or the linebackers creeping up a little bit.
Elsie holding on to it. Not much. We're going to go fourth and 2, maybe 4th and 1, 4th and
It's about 4th and 3 probably. Yeah, you're right too.
4th and 2.
Looks like they're going to dial in the punt team here. It's probably not a bad idea after that first series that you saw the St. James come out with. This is the time where you want to gain some field position here. To make sure they get a nice little kind of lower driving punt maybe so you can contend with the wind here.
Back for the punt is
Number 18.
Punting for the Saints.
It is Baron Gavin.
Deep for the Thunder is 13, Noah Hornback.
Noah Hornback.
Noah
is back.
Hornback is back for the punt return.
Nice high
Nice
kick.
punt. Good return. Returns it to the 41 of St. James.
It was a nice little cover by Joseph Walker. He was one of the gunners. He got down the field, but was able to kind of come back after passing it kind of by 5 yards with that kick and make that tackle from behind. It was actually a decent kick. The hang time was maybe a little bit short. That's what we didn't have a lot of coverage guys down there, but again, you get the ball across midfield here, which is helpful.
Improvement from last week, though. They were still early on trying to figure out what they were doing with special teams last week, so that was okay with that punt.
Yeah, coming out in a spread offense here. Empty look, quick
to the
beautiful play by number 35, Joey Goodnow. Got a hand on that ball. I'll tell you what, they need to be careful about that quick. Joey, he pulls that in. If that ball is to the left by another foot and a half, that's a catch, and you're not catching him to the end zone.
Early on, Joey Goodnow is living up to expectations, so he's expected a lot this year. He's doing great, so happy to see what's going on there and hope that continues through the rest of the season.
So, yeah, the secondary for St. Thomas Aquinas is really going to have to talk tonight. They're going to come out in a lot of different looks here, a lot of spread look.
Trips right.
And motion, too. Motion over. Looks like they're in nice tackle there by Kyan Curtis. Looks like that was number 20, Kyan Curtis, bringing it down. Worked down the man. That was pretty good. Galen Curtis, excuse me. That was a really good play. You know, when you can get that kind of up front stops by your front line, it makes it a lot easier for your linebackers to kind of scrape over the top. So obviously, it's a throwing situation here for St. James. Third and
long.
Show blitz back out. They dropped. Ball is up, and
almost picked off twice.
By two people.
Looked like it was almost picked off by Terrence Bryant.
So yeah, you watch Terrence Bryant. He came up, showed blitz, dropped right back into the. Took an angle drop right into where that ball was, and then you had a safety over the back of it. That was really well defended. That's a good defensive scheme, and it looks like, for all intents and purposes, the Saints are coming out here well coached tonight, ready for what St. James is going to drop. I mean, that was two chances to intercept that.
Quick punt.
A little rugby punt. Get away from it. That's a Peter call. That's going out of bounds. And
take the ball at the 28.
Brady Boyston's punt goes out of bounds.
So we've stayed so far in like a 30, 40-yard realm here.
Right in the middle of the field. We got a good view of it up here in the
little Middle-earth action here for those Game of Thrones fans.
I'd call it the booth, but we're not really. We're kind of relegated to the top of the booth. It's great right now, but in the winter it gets a little cool up here.
Yeah, this is where
exposed to the elements.
Yeah, well, you do a couple push-ups and some sit-ups, just keeps your body core temp up, and you're good. See what they're gonna. I wouldn't be surprised if we do some kind of tight end look here, like a fake run, pull back to a throw here.
I haven't seen a throw yet. You'd think we would put the ball in the air. We did a little more last week than we were used to seeing.
Inside to Arndt. God, four guys right there. It looks like he's going to pick up two, though.
They're stacking that box right now. They got eight in the box is what I'm seeing right now.
Well, if I'm St. James, that's who I'm keying on. I'm making sure that we got to keep him bottled up. And that last play where they brought him around as kind of like that pitch back was really kind of a good look. Another way to kind of free him up so you're not just kind of spinning him on those inside runs.
Again, apologize for that wind. It is a little windy up here.
Here it is. There's the throw. And he's got time over the shoulder. He brings it in.
Oh!
God, double coverage.
What are they calling? Is they calling it a catch?
Yeah, they're
calling it a catch.
Oh, they're going to give it to him?
They're going to give it to him.
They called it on the ground, huh? He had it for...
They're calling that a catch. Great job.
He brought it
Good concentration.
That was a great job by number 28. I mean, Jaden Bettner brought it in. Caught it on his back shoulder, over that back shoulder, and it was a dime. In double coverage. I mean, you couldn't have put that ball anywhere else, and that might have been the St. James ball. Good job.
Yeah, that's a good little pass right there.
Timeout by St. James on the field. That's the biggest play tonight right there for both teams. All right, so we got a little taste. Saints aren't afraid to throw. It's a good little look. It was right on target.
Friendly little reminder: our live chat is open on Halo for all you listening. We usually
like to welcome
A little bit till we see some commentary come in, but hopefully we have some good chatter back and forth, especially since it is a good competition between St. James and Aquinas. So
it is. It's this is a rivalry.
Welcome, future Saints, and have fun.
Absolutely.
welcome, future Saints. There is, if you're at the field today, the Foot family field, you're going to see down on the sidelines, you're going to see a lot of dance girls and cheerleader camp going on, which I think they're going to present here in maybe halftime. So pretty cool for these little girls to be on the field in front of everybody.
It is pretty cool. Let's see, first and 10 here for the Saints. We're going to go back to that running game, control the clock, motion. Nice pitch to Arndt. He's got some room. Good block by number 6. Stays on his feet. Do you see that?
Yep.
That was a tackle at the line of scrimmage right there. But Arndt has such good body control, such a low center of gravity. He keeps those feet moving, falls forward for 5. I mean, that was a well-defended play. It was a good block by number 6 there on the edge by Will Callahan. And there's a penalty.
A flag, face mask against St. James.
Look at that.
Sometimes those are beneficial for us.
Yeah. He's very difficult to bring down. I did see. I think Stephen Carroll had the Pancake Award for last week.
That block he had last week, that was unbelievable.
Make sure we give the big uglies some love tonight here as we try to get everybody's name down here on the front line. Nice reverse action here. Got a lead blocker. 62 gets it, cuts it back up. Nice spin move by number 6, and he is falling forward. Way to go, Will Callahan, and you picked up 6.
That was effort by him. A few times he had a chance to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage, but he ended up pulling through on that. So good work by Will.
Well, they pulled out Tyler Barnes on that, and he got out front. It was a good read inside, and that little spin move of his, he pulled forward for another 4. He was dead to rights. That you're not picking up that kind of yards unless he's falling forward with that spin move, which is a little bit dangerous. You're spinning, you're kind of standing up a little bit, but it worked out really well. Inside handoff to Arndt. He stays up. Oh, look at him bounce that out. 1 tackle, 2 tackle, 3 tackle.
Great job.
And that was the 3rd man that brought him down with the help of the sideline.
Nate, I'm going to hand over the mic to you as soon as we get in with that red zone here. I'm going to let you take over as our good luck charm.
Oh, is that? Do you want to come over here and spell me?
Well, we can do that.
Yeah.
We can switch back and forth.
Let's pass the luck around here. How about that?
Nate is our good luck charm, if you didn't remember from last week. So we're going to hear a little bit from Nate as he commentates. He's part of the Halo program here at St. Thomas Aquinas.
Motion wide side of the field. Slaughter's going to keep it, and he has cut it up, and he's inside the well room. Nice block. Look at that.
10-11 line.
Look at number 62 again. He had a little pancake there, Coach. Keep an eye out on that. Tyler Barnes staying with the block down the field. That's pretty impressive, man. Way to go. All right, I'm going to turn it over in the red zone.
There we go.
Good luck charm here.
Nate, welcome back, bud.
Hey, good to be back. Thank you, Andrew. Well, hopefully a touchdown. Arndt's had a good game so far, as of usual.
First carry by, I thought Elsie's first big carry there, and it looks like it's coming backwards, which we're going to keep you on the mic there, Nate. Even though we're being bounced out of the red zone, I'm not quite sure where that penalty came in. Hudson Teddy, our spotter here, noticed it and called it out early on.
We can just get a touchdown on this play.
That would be great.
Little Arndt bounces outside, just goes along the sideline.
I think they go to the wide side of the field instead of the short side, so.
Max, my mic just cut out.
No, it's not your mic. It's on your head now.
Oh, okay.
It's not your mic, it's your.
Okay.
Hoping to see a pass here.
Oh!
And by Elsie. Wide open.
He's open!
Coming back to it. Who was that coming back?
Number 11.
Brett Yankovic.
He had a good game last week.
Yes, he did. I know graduate Joe Loafman was looking for some spots for Brett last week. He got an early spy there today.
Do it again.
Not so much.
It's not. I can't hear anything.
I can hear you. You're good. I can hear it.
You can hear you. You can't hear them. Okay. It's a little bit disorienting.
I got you.
Some mic troubles, but we're good.
Nice.
Oh.
Just go down on it. You're good. Oh,
Oh,
a little
late
late. There it
hit.
is, a late hit.
Late hit.
Couple flags
That'll
there.
move us back forward.
Yeah, he was down.
Yeah,
You can't hit him while he's
you
down,
can't.
Nate.
That's,
Can't hit him while he's on the ground.
that's
Yeah,
frowned
that's
upon.
how it works in football.
This isn't MMA, buddy.
I know
Looking
that.
at the replay, he was clearly down. Good call, Hudson, on that one.
Record says no, no, no.
No. Nate, you got to remember that's what Andrew does a lot. You got to do the no.
Gumbo, man.
That'll be your job for while he's off.
It's a good call. It's a good call.
Good call, fair. Want to keep it clean. We don't ever want to
Good
see
call.
those things.
Can't hit a man when he's down.
No. That's called a penalty.
It's called a penalty. That is a very dynamite drop in, Nate.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what we need. That's just the truth.
Just a rule breakdown. Where's our rules analysis? Are you our rules analysis?
No rules.
We need to go to the field and figure out why this wouldn't, a late hit like that wouldn't be an automatic first down. But it looks like it's.
They're warming up the field goal unit here for sure.
It looks like it's a 3rd and 6 instead of a first down after that.
Good block. Cut it up.
Will Callahan stays on his feet. About 4th and 2 now. 4th and 2.
Go for it.
At the 16.
Now they're kicking.
They're bringing in the field goal unit.
Okay.
Put some points on the board early.
Well.
Getting some love there, Nate.
Ah.
Keep it going, bud.
Thanks, Mrs. Spillman, one of our Halo teachers. Getting approval.
There you go. Extra credit. Extra credit.
Extra credit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get up early. Put our good defense back on the field. Oh.
It's tipped. Short of the field goal there. We'll spot the ball here at the.
Sometimes this can happen in rivalry games, especially just at a deadlock, 0-0, because both teams are fighting very hard.
Well stated, Nate. I think we expected this would be a good game, especially after the week that St. James had. So was going to be a battle no matter what. We just need to hold them on defense here and make sure we go back and forth. Somebody will eventually get ahead here and score, and we'll see where it goes from there. But
Sure.
Good call. Let's hold them. Hudson, you got anything you want to say? Nothing? Okay. Got a new spotter up here, Hudson. We're, like we said, we're building our team and appreciative of it. Handoff.
Come on. Oh.
Bumps out.
Bounces it outside. Oh.
Gain
Three
of about
Saint defenders fall on
4
top of
there.
them.
Yep. That would be, Nate, we talked about this. That'd be a Herald of Saints is what we talked about. Herald of Angels or Herald of Saints? So that was a good defensive swarm up by Aquinas.
Crew Huenfeld. Gain of 3 to the 23, 2nd and 7.
Looking for a vocabulary word there, Nate. Anything you can drop in would be great.
That's my English teacher.
There you go.
It's going to the white side of the field. He's throwing white side.
Trips right. No, twins, and they got a 10. Yeah, I think you're right.
Going outside.
Going.
See, he's looking where he's going every time.
Good spy. Andrew, I'm going to pass it off to Andrew. Andrew's seeing some stuff here that's very valuable.
I don't think you need to hand it off to me, but yeah. So something to kind of keep in mind, Nate, when you're watching this. Like, we're still a young team, right? So when you see the offense come up to the line of scrimmage, the first innate, not to put it on you, but to look, they're going to look where they're going to go first. So where's he looking? He looks to the left first. So I'm thinking down here we got trips. The ball is coming to the wide side of the field. Saints need to get up here. It's going to be something quick right there, wide side across, maybe not across the middle here.
Just kind of held it, going through his progressions.
Yeah, so sometimes you'll see like NFL players, or they'll put like those masks on where you can't see their eyes, is because you want to look at where you're going.
Yeah. I mean, you try to read a quarterback's eyes. Some quarterbacks don't even use their eyes now.
Well, we're still early on in the game of football here. So where are they coming out? Where are they looking? Where's the first place they look? Where are they checking? They're checking the defense.
Yeah.
Where do they spend their time? So the offense looks a little light. Looks like it's a pitch outside. Good.
Oh, smothered.
Good coverage by Crew Henfield. Well, Yeah.
Defense has really been hustling.
Well, I mean, that was just a heads-up play by the D end there. Like,
Yeah.
he got upfield, he spread, he slowed it down, came up, made a nice little tackle. I mean, to be fair, they're not getting a lot on some of these run plays here. Obviously, you probably think here now we're in second and long. There's some kind of pass play.
Running at the ball.
He's looking here at the short side of the field, so we'll see what he's going to come up with here. Nice clap.
Little shift.
Nah, maybe they're changing up the play here. Waiting to see what they're going to defend. He's coming back to the short side of the field. Let's see what he's going to do here. Yep. No, he's looking across, actually.
Fires it over.
That was a dime. Well defended, though. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. All right, so it's a decent 3rd down here. Let's see if the Saints can kind of come up. They're coming up in a hurried look here. Saints are kind of caught in a substitution. Quick little throw to number 6, but it is well defended, and they're going to come up with a 4th and 2.
Wow, very close.
Well, they're trying to catch the Saints kind of sleeping a little bit at the line of scrimmage with a quick little go, and man, they're going to really give them a gracious spot there. I didn't think he got that far. It's a 4th and 1. They're going to go for it here. They're up on the ball quick, under center, QB quick. Wow, great penetration up the middle by the defensive line. They did not get that. The spot looks like it is an Aquinas turnover on downs, and just a heck of a job by number 56 and number 20, Kyle and Curtis, and number 56, Zion Thornton, sophomore.
There's that fight.
I mean, just big. They stood them up inside. The middle 2 interior defensive linemen beat the middle 3 there for the St. James.
Both of them just shot out of a cannon, went after the guy with the ball, and got him down.
You know, in those situations, you're in a 4-point stance, you're low, you're getting low, and you're trying to drive back. That's a big play. That's big money right there.
There's that college D-line experience coming in.
Yeah, no. That's where you earn it, 4th and 2, man. Quick count, and now it's the Saints ball with inside St. James territory here. Inside handoff to Arndt, and he makes 2 men miss and falls forward for 7. Beautiful little play there.
Bounces off every tackle almost.
Bounces, stays low with that spin, and again, it's the 3rd man bringing him down. He's tough to bring down. Again, this is where Aquinas needs to control the game with the running. They control the clock, the time of possession with the run game. Inside handoff again to Arndt, and he is going to get a 1st. Pulls forward, right? Come on, wave it forward, bud. That's a 1st down. Or is he going to call for a spot? Nope, we got a 1st.
Nice.
There we go.
About 30 seconds left in the 1st quarter.
See if they're going to run it. Well, there is, gosh, they're going to run another play here. The play clock and the actual clock.
You think going to throw? Or
another run. Nice pitch, Arndt cuts it upside. Nice, makes 2 men miss, and number 3 and 4, Stephen Carroll's helmet came off, and he is not happy about it. It sounds like somebody got a hold of his face mask with their hand. I have to say that was one of the more athletic things I've seen. He picked that helmet up with his foot,
tossed it up into his hand.
I mean, I didn't peg him as a soccer player, but Stephen's got some foot skills there.
Soccer coach might be coming after him.
Obviously, you know what? You got to wonder why'd the helmet come off. And usually what you see in those situations is a D lineman gets their hands into the face, and that absolutely is a penalty.
Quick performance. Our Spirit Stance team and the Saints Brigade drum line.
Looks like we're about to see some dancing going on again. Proud dad moment. My daughter's down there somewhere dancing. I think she's in the front row.
You don't think you know.
I think she's in the front row.
This is what happens when you get 2 old guys up here. We kind of like.
I don't need readers on. I can see perfectly fine.
Go home with a headache, and I wonder, I've been squinting for 3 hours. So now the Saints are going to get to go with the win, though. That's the good news. It's going to make the kicking game a little bit more advantageous, but obviously there's a bit of a crosswind coming from the visitor side into the home side. I'll be honest, like after watching or hearing at least what happened with St. James and how they aired it out, it's really controlling the time of possession with the running game is going to be key for the Saints.
Packed house here today.
It really is.
Both sidelines have got full crowds there, so cool to see that happen on a Friday night.
Inside, handoff to Arndt. Look at that. He was absolutely met at the line of scrimmage. There is no reason why he should have fallen forward for 6. It's absolutely impressive. Ball obviously down by contact. Shuffling the offensive lineman out. Stephen Carroll's back in.
You got to give it to St. James, though. They're competing at that line of scrimmage, though, more than we saw last week.
Absolutely. I think they're bringing a blitz here.
Look at that. There it is.
Nice hole. Nice cut. Nice bounce inside out. Look at that.
Great effort.
He just bounces off the hits. You're not going to bring him down unless you bring your arms and wrap up both legs.
Low center of gravity. Low center of gravity.
Just bounces it out. It was a nice inside-out cut. Had a good, decent hole. They brought the inside backers. They kind of sold out on that one, and he got outside and got up the field. Beautiful play. This is a young team, and the more, like, this year, they're already looking pretty good. Next year is going to look fabulous.
We said this last week, 60-some sophomores. 60-some sophomores.
Inside handoff to Arndt. Look at him churning. Led by just a bunch of that left side of the line there. Moving forward, getting some more. I mean, you're at the 4 now, 3.5, 4 yard line here. It's looking
Second
like
goal.
Yeah, this is the Saints need to punch this in here. In my mind, this is 4 down territory.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Resetting the ball here.
Gorgeous night tonight here at Aquinas.
Nice pitch, Arndt. He's got. Oh, God, he gets down to the 1. He's right there.
3rd and goal from the 1.
So they got 2 tries here.
What's amazing is tonight is actually a home game for St. James. Marie Sinsberg, greetings from Dallas. Glad to have you. I hope the wedding goes well. Looking at that chat line, so loving every second of it.
Inside handoff, Arndt.
Touchdown.
Beautiful.
Arndt.
Attaboy.
Go Saints.
That's a great call. You stick with what works. You go to your workhorse inside, low center of gravity, churning and burning. Great job by that left offensive side of the offensive line right there. And they pick up 6.
Michael Durfler on for the extra point attempt.
Durfler for the kick. Hopefully gets a little better luck than he did on that field goal. Carson Patrick for the hold.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. That's points.
Good.
The extra point is good.
Just like that, the Saints go up 7-0.
9 seconds left in the second quarter.
So obviously, we don't have the stats up here, but
Ladies and gentlemen,
there's obviously the Saints have held,
the Aquinas football program.
The time of possession
$1,100
against St. James here.
Looks like the Tigers are dominating the Orioles through 7 innings right now, so that's good for the Royals looking into the postseason. So quick update there from Nate. Appreciate it.
Bring me
Actually,
back.
Nate, I'm going to hand it off to you. You want to give some updates that you want, bud? Here we go.
Bring me back to 14 or 15.
Thank you.
The Tigers are actually having a perfect game right now.
Really?
Yeah. That does not happen often in baseball.
That's what I hear.
Yeah. You much of a baseball guy?
I enjoy hitting. I enjoyed that about baseball. I don't follow it. It's just a bit slow. But I did see some interesting plays by the Savannah Bananas. I saw a guy dribble a ball between his legs and throw somebody out at first, I've never seen that before. It's pretty amazing.
Here's a question for you. Do you think it's scripted or no?
Does it matter?
Well, what do you think?
I went and seen the
'Cause I
Harlem
know the
Globetrotters,
answer.
and I love them. I think it's probably scripted to some
not.
degree. It's not.
It's not. The things they plan like the...
So you're a baseball fan.
Yeah, I like baseball.
So you were a Savannah Banana fan?
I don't know about... I don't like watch every...
You know more than I do already.
I'm more of a Royals fan, but...
See, I waited for the Royals to win for a very long time.
We're winning now.
I know it's fun. You know what I have to say that there's probably no better game to bring a family to, especially with young kids, than a
Savannah
baseball
Banana.
game. Oh, a baseball game.
Yeah.
So here we go. We got trips to the white side of the field here. Saints are shuffling over, obviously in a nice tackle at the line of scrimmage by number 20, Kyan Curtis is having a heck of a game. Do you cover Saints track at all?
No, I haven't yet.
He's a heck of a discus thrower as well as a shot put thrower. Yeah,
I've been covering soccer, but that's like the only other thing we really cover right now. So
he is a very strong kid. He's big, strong, and I mean he's doing a great job with the defensive line here for the Saints tonight.
Stronger than you?
yeah, I think so. I think that's a fair. Look at inside ball behind number 6. The timing looks a little bit off.
You got the dad muscles though.
You know what? I also have arthritis. So. No. He's actually doing a great job there on the D line here.
Yeah.
Him and Zion are really doing a great job. Looks like they're going to dial up a 3-man front here. Is that what I'm seeing? Yep.
They've been running a lot of wide receivers.
They have a 4-man front. Never mind. You just got a stand-up D end here.
They've been running a
lot
of
showing
trips.
Different coverages. They pop out. I really like the defensive package. Come up, quarterback keeper.
Nice.
And just a heck of a tackle by number 45 on the sideline, Andrew Ham. Oh, boy. You know what? That's the Ham man. Pork sausage himself.
He hammered the other team. Ham hammered the other team.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like it. He ran him down. That was a hell of a tackle. Great tackle. Puts him in a 4th and long, and, I mean, you have to think they're going to punt here.
Ham the hammer.
Ham the hammer. That was just a great angle, great downfield, wonderful tackle there. Little
punt now?
Yeah, soccer-style punt.
Pretty good kick.
It's going to, let it go. Get away. Saints are going to have the ball there at the 45.
Nice. Update on the KU UNLV game. KU has 17. UNLV is at 13 at half. The K-State Arizona game is at a deadlock 7-7.
Ladies and gentlemen, sports medicine.
Just want to confirm that was a punt by Boydston from St. James. Just want to highlight that to some individuals that I work with.
97 alum and STA Hall of Fame member Dr. Kirk McCullough and athletic trainer CJ.
The Saints soccer team, they scored another goal. Miles Laws on a header.
I took over for Andrew. Andrew's just sitting here enjoying the game right now, so I'm back on the mic.
He's very deep in thought right now.
He is, because he's contemplating how this is going to go.
I mean, they got 8 in the box here, and they still look at that.
Still finding some blocks there. Look at that! Look at that move!
Cut back. Stay, look, he's still on his feet.
Art is on his feet. Great run.
Attaboy.
High five.
Does not want to go down.
Stephen Carroll down the field, the block as well.
You wouldn't want to get hit by him.
Oh, I get pumped up.
Good push by Aquinas on that play right there.
1st and 10.
They got 8 in the box. They still couldn't stop it.
You put the ball in the air here now, Nate. What do you think?
Ground and pound.
I can see it. I'm thinking ground and pound though.
You think ground and pound? I think put the ball in the air, mix
Really?
it up a little bit. But I'm more of that kind of personality.
Ball's scored for 5.
Are you more of a ground and pound, Andrew?
They have 8 in the box. They're loading up the box to stop the run. And Arndt is still getting 5 yards a carry.
2nd and 5.
It seems like Andrew is a ground and pound guy.
Fix it.
Andrew is a ground and pound guy.
I don't like it. I know, but it's working. Stick with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix
There
it.
is.
But what if passing would be better?
Well, sometimes you don't need to pass every time, Nate. Aquinas has proven that's been successful for them for years.
You don't want to,
But I like a little smoke and mirrors here. Let's see what we can do here.
You don't want to go to passing and then your run isn't
Inside
working.
handoff again, same thing.
I think I got him around the
Cal Arndt.
I think he got a second effort there and
after a face
may have gotten close to that first
after
down.
a face mask.
Stopped by number 2.
Arndt definitely does not feel like going down tonight.
No, he does not.
I don't think he ever does.
Gain forward to the 26, 3rd and 1.
A couple football games in college going on this evening, I believe, Nate, too. I think K-State is playing this evening as well as KU.
Yep. KU's up by 4, 17-13 against UNLV at halftime on ESPN. K-State is K-State is tied with Arizona 7-7 at the end of the first quarter. Arizona, the 20th ranked team.
Wow.
First down.
First down by Arndt again, inside handoff. Good ball movement by Aquinas. As Andrew would say, a little ground and pound there kind of thing. Just keep moving it. Just keep matriculating the ball down the field.
It's a vocabulary word.
That is a matriculate. Can't spell it, don't ask. Nobody knows how to spell it.
Sure, my English teacher does.
I'm sure she does. I don't.
Or he. K-State, the number.
Oh, there it is. Good. Oh, good first down effort right there.
K-State is the number 14 ranked team. 2-0.
Number 10, Michael Johnson.
The Saints win 2-0 in soccer at JCCC. They have 2 wins now in the tournament.
Anybody want to hear from my son Hudson? I got him up in the booth with us here. Trying to give him the headphones to say hi. If you're on the chat line here, see if we can get him on there and say hi to the fans, because we've got a ton of them right now.
On the right side, stop by number 90. That's Max Raquette.
Can we update the score, or is it not?
It's having an issue connecting to the actual score.
No gain. 3rd and 2 from the 13.
3rd and 2 from the 14.
Nate, a little difference here, and I'm going to look at Andrew as well. From last week, it looks like a little more technology up here than what we saw before.
Yeah.
A lot more cameras.
Yeah, quite a few.
Motion right.
Snap
Looks
count.
like, oh yeah,
Snap
looks like,
count.
yep.
I like it. I almost got him. Good job. Good job. Good. I like that. Try to get the free first down. Smart job by Dryling.
Felt like he could have snapped that. We would have got a free
Timeout,
play on that one.
Saints. That's
But
their first of
good
the
call. 5:42 left in the second quarter. Saints up 7-0. Saints are driving in the red zone. Nate's the lucky charm. We could probably score again here, right?
They're grounding and pounding.
I noticed that if you're watching online, you're going to see that it says 0-0. It's actually 7-0 St. Thomas Aquinas. A little technical difficulty here. It's not connecting to the scoreboard like it should be, but we'll hopefully get that fixed here before the second half.
Possibly with the sponsorship.
Yeah, I mean, if we bring this up every week, Andrew and I are very adamant. If you're interested in seeing some technology upgrades, a sponsorship would be great. Donation to St. Thomas Aquinas' Halo program could help. We're here to make it a good time for everybody, but if you could donate, that would be great.
Nice QB
Oh, nice
keep.
push. Nice push.
First.
That is a first down. Elsie Slaughter holds the ball, takes it up on a QB sneak.
Ground and pound.
Ground and pound. That wouldn't even be considered the brotherly shove or the tush push. That was straight up. Elsie Slaughter took that and ran upfield with it.
First and goal from the 10.
I mean, just a good call right there.
Great call.
Yeah.
After that, especially after trying to draw him off sides.
You know what? That was a good idea to draw him off sides, though. I would have used a play and account to do that as well.
Saints from the 10.
See if the Saints motion outside of the field. Inside handoff to Arndt. He keeps it, bops it for another 4. Just moving it.
Past the 5-yard line. Brought down by 55. That's Andrew.
We're being told right now it's a communion of saints. We had this argument last year. Like a communion of saints, not a herald of saints, herald of angels. Appreciate the drop in. We're going to figure it out one of these days what it is. But
if we score, does it matter?
Yeah, exactly. A saint scores. That's all good with us.
Let's see what they're going to do here. Outside pitch to Arndt, off it. He bounces off to it. Oh, man, he was right there. He's going to call him down.
The 1 yard line.
You saw some of the big uglies there on the inside calling for a touchdown, and it must have been just there on the one.
If we had replay up here, we could see where that ball was when he came down. Could have been crossing the line.
He was close. He was very close.
Just don't have the replay to share.
Inside handoff to Arndt. He is going to dive forward for a Saints touchdown. And just like that, the Saints are up 13-0 with 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the first half.
Took a little bit for the Saints to get going, but they found their groove.
Well, just like anything, any game, you got to figure out, okay, what's working, what's not working, and then you just go with what works until they stop it. There's no special sauce here. He's sticking with Arndt. He's given it through him a couple different looks. He's motioned to give him the ball, and he's also gone right up the middle. Arndt is kind of bouncing off a couple of those early tackles, getting some blocks. And I have to say this, I've seen some Saints downfield making some good down-the-field blocks as well.
You said that earlier.
Yeah.
Carroll came downfield on a I think it was a 30-yard run there.
Yeah.
Good commentary we're getting from the crowd here. The Miners from Chicago, welcome. I hope the feed is well and we're not annoying you too much on our commentary, but welcome and go Saints. Secondary to that, for Angels, it's Choir, Host, Flight, Pinion, and Legion. I like Legion. That's pretty cool. So I appreciate the feedback we're getting. Derfler going to kick off again. Last time he got a touchback. Hopefully he gets another touchback in this scenario here. So kind of some big kicks going on. Aquinas looking good. Sideline is packed down there.
Just controlling the line of scrimmage. Again, utilizing the running game to keep the time of possession in the Saints' favor. He's going to field it from the 2-yard line, and they have got 6 Saints ready to cover it inside the 15.
He's got a Legion, a Pinion, a Herald, a
29,
Army,
32, 63, 33. There were 5 of them huddled around him at the 15-yard line. Great coverage, way to beat a block, get down the field, and pin him with field position. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. You do a 3-and-out here, you're talking about a field position advantage inside the 50 for the Saints. Very nice.
Bottom line, great
special teams.
This is a 3-part game here.
It's the third facet of the game. Thank you, Ted. Beautiful. That is
dynamite dropping.
Hell yes. Empty quarterback keep up the middle. Kylan Curtis with just a miss on the arm tackle, but roped up by number 48 there with a gain of just over 11 on that one. That was not a pass. That was a designated QB keep. I have to say, I'm going to give a shout out to the defensive coordinator there, Steve Rampy. He's got he's dialed up a really good defensive plan here. They've got some rotating coverages there that have really worked, showing some different looks. Not just coming out in man.
Oh,
the ball is
in the air.
Looks like it's recovered by number 46.
Looks like Aquinas has got
45.
That was a fumble, popped up in the air.
Just like that, the Saints have the ball inside the 30.
That is awesome.
And here we go.
Turnovers, we talked about it earlier in the game. That is a killer for you. Frustrating for St. James right now, especially after the week they had last week. This has got to be frustrating.
You've got 3.5 minutes on the clock. You've got a team that runs it and uses clock. If they use the next 3.5 minutes to score, you're going up 21-0. Now, St. James is going to get the ball at the half, but with 8 people in the box, and you're struggling to stop them inside, it's a tough place to be here.
Looks like we got the scoreboard on the screen updated for you, so see where we're going.
Oh, we got
the ball in the
nice
air.
Throw, and he has got him beat deep.
Touchdown!
Number 84 on the dime by Slaughter, and Michael Bernhardt walks into the end zone on his own in Losum. Here I am talking about burning clock, and it's a one and done. He must play for Lipari down at Kentucky because he is in and out like that and on to the pros.
Pretty quick turnaround on scoring there. Hopefully there's plenty of time still to get a 3-and-out on this one as well, Andrew. So we'll see what let's see what St. James brings after this extra point.
Nate wanted to see a pass, and he got a pass. Pass me some points.
Derfler with the extra point.
Woo!
Good.
Extra point is good.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
7 seconds left in the second quarter.
I mean, you know what? Great job by Dreiling. Lull them to sleep. 8 in the box. Ground and pound. Art.
Pass.
Here's a pass for you. You bring the secondary up. They have to come support. He's bouncing off of tackles. You've got to have a team effort, and then you hit him deep. He was deep to that safety the whole route. Beautiful call. Great way. And now the Saints go up 21. Let's see if the Saints here can get another kick there, left side of the field, and get great coverage again. I have to say that was probably the best Saints coverage I've seen all year on that last kickoff.
After this kick, Nate, I'm going to hand it back off to you to let you finish this first half here.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be right there. He's going to have to field it. The ball fumbled. Nice coverage. 36 and a stick by 62. You shall not pass. Pulled out the Gandalf, but threw the staff down and stopped him at the 20. Oh, boy. Lord of the Rings fans, rejoice.
That was great. That was awesome.
Oh, all right. Well, you hit like that on kickoff, and I'm going to get excited.
May have knocked him back into the second grade there.
Oof. Yeah, he just visited Middle Earth. Yeah, just wait, it gets better. I got some Star Trek references here in a bit.
All right, Dan, I'm going to hand it off to you, bud. Take over the rest of this half here.
Great job by the Saints kickoff right there. Great coverage.
Thank you, Teddy.
Little pitch, Swick. I mean, it is covered up the field, and a great job by is that LeDrew? Number 5. He got upfield. LeDrew Morel got upfield. Nice tackle, and they are going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. The Saints had that dead to rights every which way and twice on Sunday. Woo! I'm pumped.
I can tell.
Oh. You know what? When you see a good football play, you see good pursuit, you see people in the angles, you've got great cover, cutback coverage lanes.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm a Saints fan.
Yeah,
Nate, I mean, like, what else do you want to see? You want to see, you want to see them stop them at least. They start going backwards now. I get pumped.
How about a pick 6?
How about a pick 6? Now you're getting greedy, but I like it. Honestly, if you're St. James right now, you got 3 minutes on the clock. What you don't want to do, especially after you're going the wrong way, it's 2nd and 15, is now give the Saints incredible field position here inside their own 50. I had coaches all the time. Like, I got plays for 1st and 10. I don't have anything for 2nd and 15.
2nd and 16.
Nothing.
For the Thunder from
16.
The only team that can do that is the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes. Quarterback keeper up. Great job by number 38 coming back.
Oh, it's the flag man.
I don't know. What are we going to call here? Let's see.
I really like that Gandalf reference.
Personal foul, horse collar by number 38. No, thank you. You know what, Crew Henfield? That's a hustle play.
Yeah.
I like that every day. Don't stop doing what you're doing. I thought that was a clean play. I thought that was a good job, a good hustle play. Got up the field, came back, kept contained, and brought him in. You're not going to get every call, but that was a good play by the left defensive end there.
For sure.
It's a good play. Coming out in an empty look here, double twins. Saints showing blitz. Looks like they're going to drop back into coverage here. Nope. Inside QB keep.
Takes off.
Tyson Beshore on the keeper of the middle.
Yeah, Beshore's going to keep it up the middle and be brought down by number 15, Connor O'Donnell, our safety coming up, making a good play there.
Thunder from their 47.
So that's been the one go-to play for the Thunder tonight. Has been the QB keep.
Can work when you have
I think some of the coverage changes that they're dialing up, that Rampy's been dialing up, have kind of kept things a little bit confused. They were expecting him to come out in man. That's not what they're seeing here. It's a QB keep is what they're going to go with. Quick,
screen,
well covered. 47 just missed it, but number 1, Gabe Spees came up there and got a leg, pulled him down, gained about 7 on that.
Rampy has had a great first
Gabe
2
Spees
games
got
so
that.
far.
Yeah. I missed that at the end, but was able to get an arm around him. About a minute 45 here.
Saints are trying
Honestly,
to drive.
if I'm St. James, I'm probably slowing things down, but
really,
I think they need points. They're going to go. probably expect them to air it out on this one. Second and short, knowing that they can go for an inside run here with 2 down territory.
Thinking some middle deep.
And they're going to do
routes.
that.
Oh.
Ball is up, sideline play. They're going to get a
breaks out of it.
shoestring tackle, got him at the 5.
Little Big Ben action there.
I'll tell you, I thought the play was over. I really had him down, I thought, and somehow may managed to sneak out of it and get down the field. Play clock's running about 1:15, and they are inside the 10.
Here's the time for the pick 6 now.
Looks like they're motion across. Quarterback keep.
Ooh.
Nice job off the edge by Joey, but you also look like they had a safety blitz off the edge or a corner blitz there. Number, I think that's 43, 45, coming off the edge really hard. Forced him to kind of cut it up and ran into the Herald of Saints as we've been.
Yep. Community of Saints really pursued the quarterback.
Yeah. Trips look here to the short side of the field.
They've ran trips quite a few times this game.
Dropping back. Quick little pass. Honestly, they're going to gain about two yards on that, and St. James is going to use their timeout with 21. And it is 3rd and goal here for St. James.
What do you think they're talking about in this huddle?
Well, first off, they got to stop the clock. I mean,
yeah.
They've got 2 more timeouts here, so obviously this is 4 down territory. They're not. If I'm a St. Jamian or a Thunderbolt or Thunder whatever, you need points here, and a field goal probably doesn't help you. The good news is for them, they're getting the ball back after half, so they deferred, so they're getting the ball back. So really, what they need is 7 points here. So this is 2 down territory. I'm selling out for everything. I imagine what they're going to probably come out here in the next 2 is, or maybe this play would be some kind of design quarterback keep again. That's been their play to go to.
Yeah.
Something quick, maybe on the wide side of the field that's like a little bubble screen to one of the receivers. We'll see what they kind of come out in set-wise.
They could run the quarterback out and maybe have some players running across with
just some kind of quick pass. I mean, there's just not a lot of room to operate here. But again, looks like they're going to load up the box here in that wishbone kind of look here. Motion to the wide side of the field. He's got a quarterback
keep.
Yeah, just what I thought. And,
close.
He is down, and honestly, number 15 fell back and he hit the back of his head pretty hard there on the end zone. So just kind of what I was thinking. He's going to come out and do a QB keep, and he's going to be down at the 2. Now it's 4th and goal. They are going for it, but I would imagine the Saints or someone. Oh, St. James is going to take the timeout here with 1 second left. So the one play that's kind of been consistently working for them tonight was the QB keep. They came out with a QB design keep, got a couple of yards, and now they're steering with a 4-and-1. So a 4th and 1.
That has been a go-to play for them.
Yeah. So your Saints, obviously, you're not. At least if it's in me. I don't want to get beat on the run. I'm going to sell out on the run. If you're going to beat me on the pass, you're going to beat me on the pass. But we'll see what Rampy dials up here in terms of personnel and coverage. But if the Saints can hold them on this play, you've left a hole. I mean, like a hole in Step Brothers when they're burying each other there. It's one that you're going to be hard to get out of. Yeah, just be quiet. Let the dirt pour over you. Don't touch my drum set. Let's see what they're. Got a Twins look here. We're going to see some motion here. Motion in. He's going to. Oh, wow. Illegal procedure. So wait a minute now. So now the question is this a dead ball? Delay of. Oh, timeout in the Saints. No?
Well, let's see.
What are we seeing here?
Oh, it looks to be it's a penalty on STA.
What's the call here?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Well, the good news is when you're at 4th and 1, half the distance to the goal line doesn't really change the picture up much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Look, look, they got Zion, they got Kylan Curtis. You've got your big heavies in the middle pinching. Yeah, they're not going to beat him up the middle. Look at the heavy.
Oh, timeout.
A well-timed timeout by the Saints. Beautiful call. Beautiful call. Great job. That just saved them 6 right there.
Yep.
Possibly 7. I like that. Yeah, that's what you call good coaching.
Yeah. Sure.
What do you think of Nate?
Hoping we stop him here and get on to the half. Stop him again. Get another touchdown. Just keep pouring it on.
I'm curious what grouping Rampy comes out in. So you saw inside there, they had Zion, they had Curtis, and I think I even saw number 58, Liam Petrie. Maybe I trying to look at the personnel coming out. It looks like we've got number 56. Yeah.
Yeah. Is Zion out there?
Number 56, Zion. Yeah. So looks like we're going back to a 4-man front here. Maybe not a heavy pinch look, and they're anticipating a pass look. Getting some extra guys in coverage, and not so worried about that quick under center count here. So we're going to get some more guys into coverage. Shift. Looks like they're manned up on the
pass.
Oh, he is getting pressure.
Right.
The ball is up. It's well covered. And just over the shoulder of number 15. The angle looked bad for us. That he was there. That ball was just over the shoulder of the safety and just one step off. I'll be honest, there's not a lot of places you could throw that ball and have it be caught, and that just happened to be the place it was.
Touchdown, St. James.
Lining up for the extra point here. And, they're not a gimme at this age or this level of game, and extra points matter. So let's see what the Thunder are able to do here. Good kick. Looks like it's good.
Out of Jude Wonders hold.
So we're going to head into halftime, 21-7, or 21-7 Saints here, and St. James come out with the ball in the second half. So we've got a ball game here.
Yep.
They're not going to lay down, and the Saints need to come out ready to go, get a 3-and-out, get the ball back, and start controlling the clock again in the second half.
Speaking of age, the little cheerleaders here tonight, I have 2 shout-outs that I'm going to give to Maggie Z and Maggie P. Thank you all. We'll be back with you at the beginning of the second half.
Take care, everybody. Timeout. That was a very good call. They were able to get out of that kind of goal line defense and into like kind of the base defense and they had the safety there. It was just a bit. I mean, it was just a good ball. But I have to say, this has been a bright spot for the Saints tonight. Here has been there's been many bright spots, but the kicking game has absolutely been good for the Saints tonight.
Good field position. You're right. Set it up that way.
Yeah, he's kept it returnable. You have to return it, and then they get good. Again, look at that.
Cross
right
the
there.
20s.
Oh, guy, he had him,
found a seam right there. Still on his feet.
Just like that.
Already into our. Oh.
Cursed us.
Yep. Yeah, talking a little early there, but that's okay.
By Harrison Krause.
Honestly, I
knew it'd be
a history of that.
Yeah, we don't need to bring that up right now, Andrew.
Look.
Although this is apparently, I think we got KMBC 9 News here for Game of the Week, I thought is what we were, but I remember going downstairs last week and whoever was commentating, our technology is
antiquated?
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I was most upset about is somebody had Chipotle and
we didn't
pizza.
We got pizza.
Oh, we got pizza.
Yeah, right there. I got a piece of pizza. Maybe on the ground
I'm pre-diabetic, so let's not do that. Actually, I'm a person of size, so we're going to leave it there. Empty. Behind. Quit. Oh, gosh.
Right there.
Honestly, the timing on that was just perfect. They had the people in place to make the play, and that, again, just a half a step off.
First and 10.
Wind is picking up here, making it a little chillier than it was today. So, again, we're back into football weather, which is my kind of weather. First and 10 from the 31. Shotgun.
Well, it's smart for them to come out and empty. They're just going to start airing it out.
And
that was
right in the middle
wide
of the field.
Open. Jeez, 2 plays down the field. Giving them field position off kickoff, and now here we're inside the red zone. So this is, look, if you're a St. James fan, this is exactly what you wanted to happen. And if you're a Aquinas fan, it's
not what you want to see right now.
No, you're thinking you got the game in the bag. You're coming out a little bit complacent.
24-yard game.
This is do or die here. You have got to keep them out of the end zone and holding the 3 at minimum. Sprint out, looking for, and he's got a man wide open.
And he misses the throw.
And it might. Was it
picked off?
It might have been picked off. We have got this. We're going to see this
on a little bit of. We're going to check this on our replay here.
Yeah, and replay, what we mean is YouTube is streaming about 7 seconds behind the live stream.
And we're going to see where it goes. At 7, it's more like 37. We're a little spotty on our coverage here.
He was wide open. Number 11 streamed across and was. That was the most open I've seen someone tonight.
Yep, and he saw it. He just missed the throw. A lot like what Lamar Jackson did against the Chiefs. Holy cow.
Except he's getting paid millions to miss people.
That's a good point.
Hey, can you pay me a lot of money and watch me throw the ball to nobody? Yeah, here you go, Lamar.
All right, let's see what this replay shows.
Some kind of inside, and look, nothing. The interior of the Saints have controlled the line of scrimmage all night. All night. Curtis right there, and Zion going nowhere. I'll give credit to the D-line. DNs have done a good job with contain. Interior linemen, there is nothing getting inside them. So now we have to, you got to hope we're going to get some pressure from these D linemen, beat them up front, and really put some pressure on the quarterback to kind of scramble a little bit and make maybe a mistake. Quick drop, and he is dead to right. Miss. Ball is up. Intercepted. There we go by the safety. I believe that was number 15, Connor Powell. Connor O'Donnell. Is that right?
Connor O'Donnell, number 15.
It was.
Connor O'Donnell.
So just what I was saying. The strength of the Saints is in the D-line. D-line got an unbelievable get off there. I don't know if that was a screenplay or they just decided not to block on that one. The quarterback was running for his life. Again, under pressure, makes a mistake, and just like that, the Saints turn the game around, give up no points, and now here it is. We're going back to our workhorse. Arndt hasn't touched the ball in probably 20, 30 minutes here, but it's ground and pound time, and we're going to start eating up some clock.
It's okay. Not much up the middle there, but again, like you said, eat that clock up.
I'm still relishing the interception there. So
you should be. You're a defensive guy. That's your favorite thing in the world.
Well, you know what?
Turnovers.
Again, if your front four can cause chaos, everything else is broken. And the game of football is won and lost at the line of scrimmage first. If you don't give up a run, which the Saints have done an incredible job on defense of stopping that up front run, the only thing they've got going is a quarterback scramble. Little pitch to Art, and he is going to find a seam and get about 9 or 8. So look, now it's 3rd and manageable. 3rd and manageable. You know what? I'll give it to Rampy here. He's finding ways not just to hand off in a dive fashion to Arndt, but to bring him in like a pitch scenario. The kid is a natural runner. Find ways to get him the ball. Look, the Saints season is him being healthy. So he's low, he's durable, he's strong. Just keep feeding the beast. 8 in the box, pinching in, it looks like, inside handoff, and Arndt is going to get a first down.
If you're seeing this, again, we're kind of spotty here, but our offensive line is just driving off of that ball. Winning at the line of scrimmage is a big deal, helping Arndt get that upfield.
I agree. And you know what? If the lighting was any better and my eyesight was as shaky as it is, I'd tell you all their names, and I should.
Yeah, we're a little, like you said, antiquated here, and we're looking off of a taped-down roster.
Inside handoff to Arndt. He's going to fall forward for maybe 4.
I'm not looking at a depth chart right now, so we're guessing a lot of times. So if we screw up your son's name, we apologize well in advance. You're stuck with us.
Hey, we're doing the best we can with what we got, which ain't much.
And you know what? I'm happy with that because we were talking to Eli here, part of the Halo class. He's giving us compliments, saying we're not too bad, and I'll take that any day.
Hey, I'm just trying not to get canceled here. Keeper for Slaughter, and he picks up about 2.
Do you think if we wore suits like they do down there, you think we'd get a little more respect?
If I wore a suit, you'd just see me sweating.
Yeah,
and the quality of what I say doesn't change at all.
You do sweat a lot. You're passionate.
Well,
that's okay.
So here, we got a 3rd and long here, all right?
3rd and 7 from the 25.
I'll be curious to see what Rampy dials up here. Again, Yankovic is a tall body. Is this a pass scenario?
Still stacking that box
inside
there.
QB keep.
Not much. Oh.
He's going to fall forward for about 3.
3rd and 4.
So now's the question. Now you're 3rd and 4. Now they got to bring out the punt unit. I could understand in this scenario if you want to go for it with a 4th and 3 or 4, but I absolutely understand and probably agree with just giving a little bit of a punt. All right. It's a high kick.
Not too much.
I mean, a high kick.
Get a good bounce. Get a good
bounce. Let it roll. Then knock it down.
42, 43-yard line of the Saints.
The 15-yard punt.
Yeah, so
not much yardage on that punt there.
No, there wasn't a lot. But look, a punt is it's 2 facets, right? It's not only its height and hang time, but it's distance, right? So it's not like a lot of punters can sit there and kick a low ball very far, but you don't give your team time to cover. You can kick it a country mile up in the air, but it only goes 20 yards. So it's trying to find that kind of happy medium. But you know what? Saints are going to dial up. We've got like
good little shift here. Empty backfield. Looks like they're going to put the ball in the air again.
He's got nobody. Lose a little bit of contain.
Not too much on it.
Tyson Beecher on the.
You know what? That was a great job by number. Let me see here. Is that number 40?
I can't read it from here.
I believe that is number 40.
But I don't need glasses, Andrew.
Is that Charlie Novacek that came off that, or is that 45? I can't tell. Somebody came off that. They were in coverage, came off to come up and support that QB scramble off a contain. A trips look here with wing inside handoff, quarterback keep up the middle, and
short of the
brings
first
it in
down,
between
probably
like a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3, yep.
35.
So look, I mean, St. James is playing to their strength.
5-yard gain.
When in doubt,
36,
what they're going to do
3rd and 3.
is keep it in the QB's hands. This transfer from Spring Hill, senior transfer from Spring Hill, number 15, he's a player. He absolutely is a player. He's got all their rushing yards. Obviously, he can throw the ball when in doubt. And when we get into these situations, now I think he's going to probably try to throw here. And when it comes to a 4th, they're going for it, and it's going to probably be a QB keep. We'll see what they come up with. Empty backfield, QB keep.
Enough for the first,
God,
just barely.
Be sure on the keeper.
That was a quick draw. That was a quick spread the ball out.
Yeah, football is not at this age. I mean, I'll say this: at any age, it isn't a complicated game. You want your best players against. You're just trying to get set up mismatches here. So they're trying to spread everybody out and say, "Hey, we're going to keep it with 15." So look, whenever we get in a situation where it's do or die, you can just anticipate that number 15 is going to keep the ball. He's looking at bubble screen over the top. Got some room. Great job by number 45 to come up. Misses the tackle.
Made some early contact.
Blow, and it is brought down by Harold the Saints here, but just short of probably the first down by 3. Tough to tell.
8-yard gain to the 24. Timeout on the field.
Oh, no. Number 15 is... looks like he's got an elbow or forearm injury.
Yeah, it looks like he's in a little bit of pain.
Number 15, safety.
Connor O'Donnell
came off. God. He's grabbing his elbow a bit. You know what? Trainer's coming to look at him. He's shaking it off. He's moving it. I think he'll be back.
Little stinger.
Yeah, just kind of a weird coming up on that tackle. He's going to shake it off. He'll be back. Inside handoff 25, and he is just
on the carry of the
hit with the old monkey hammer by a Harold the Saints there.
Or choir, hosts, flight, pinion, or legion. Either way you want to call it. That's a lot of Saints there on that tackle there.
So now we're 3rd and short. Obviously, this is 2-down territory. I imagine they're going to throw here and just see kind of what brings it out here.
Ooh.
Quick throw, and it was behind him. So now here it is. Now it's 4th and 2.
Incomplete, intended for Chase Parker. 4th and 1 from the 23.
All right.
Penalty on the play.
Ooh, pushing back.
Well, you know what? They got up there. It was kind of a quick set. Looks like it is a all right, number 15 is coming back in. Safety for us. So glad to see Connor O'Donnell shook that one off, and he is. So that is the problem. When you go quick like that, you know, you got to make sure people are set. You got to make sure people are in the right spot. It's a timing thing. This early in the season, you're going to see those type of penalties. As the season go on, they'll clean those things up, but God, brings them into like a 3rd and 7 here. This is probably either a QB keep or some kind of. I wouldn't be surprised if we see an empty back set out of here and a QB keep or a throw. We'll see.
Bubble.
Yep.
Looks.
We're going to try going after that again.
We're missing the flats right there.
You know what? I didn't see anybody in the linebacker core come up and spy him. I don't know. Again, it's hard to kind of see what went down. I don't know if we were bringing guys on that one, but he was definitely not covered. That was a spy situation. Someone.
They're missed assignment there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a misassignment necessarily or what blitz they had dial up if they were sending people, but they've done that play now twice this series. QB keep. Great job. 48 come up. But you know what? That's a good team tackle situation right there.
Stopped by 38. Uenfeld.
Is that the Drew Morrell on that first attempt there? First hit, first contact behind the line of scrimmage.
1 to the 12. 2nd and 9.
Looks like a lot of action here in the Saints side of the field this second half so far. So hopefully we can
Just kind of their base look here. Motion across into a trips look. Empty backfield. Quick throw. Caught the linebacker off.
Enough for a first down.
Can't tell if they're going to give him the first down here. If he brought him up just short of the first. We'll see how they spot this. Third and 2 inside the 5 here.
Hello, everyone. I'm back.
There you go, Nate. You're back online. Our good luck charm is here.
See if you can't bring some of that.
That luck. So they did not give him the first down, like you said.
Last time we were down here, we pulled the turnover off. Let's see what we get with here.
He lost.
Outside pitch.
Good penetration.
Get
a wrap up. There we go.
Job
Drive
off
back.
The edge.
There's that communion of saints again.
Yeah,
there it is.
That's when you need the end to do what they just did then. Set the edge, turn it inside to where all your help is, and it was just team tackle. Like, look, again, running game has been non-existent for St. James tonight. Their number one run play has been a QB keep, one way or the other. They've had a little bit of luck this series with that bubble screen of with the back out to the far side.
See if they do it again here. They are.
Now they're digging themselves a hole. This is do or die. This is a money situation. This is when you get that NIL money here. Oh, near pass, step up, tipped, out of bounds.
Yeah, there we go.
What a great play, tipped. That was a team effort. You got good pressure up front by the D-line. Forced us. You know what? I'll give credit to the St. James corner. He had the presence, step up inside the pocket, make that throw. Got a hand on it by some kind of inside linebacker here and shot that ball outside the back of the end zone. So here we are, 2 minutes in left of the third quarter. The Saints now need to have one of those long, sustained running drives.
Ground and pound.
Yeah, ground and pound time. Give it to your horse, Arndt. Find some different sets. You know, let's just not make it the dive set to give him the ball. Find some different ways to get him the ball. Nice pitch.
I like the idea on this pitch outside. First play.
Look at it. Nice block there on the edge by number. Is that number 28? That was number 28. Give him some kudos right there. Rafferty Jackson got out there, got a nice little, Ernesto Lopez got out there, got a nice block for Arndt. Arndt read the block, cut off the butt, got up the field, gets them some breathing room. Great job there by Ernesto.
First and 10 for the Saints from
open it up a little bit. That's exactly what we needed for that first down.
Another
big first down here is key. Keep that drive. They're reading that right now. I don't know if I want to do that on a first down, but I guess it's been working all night. Second long. Okay, we're gonna
look,
take time off this clock.
Yeah,
we can
exactly.
get into the fourth quarter.
You know what? If I'm coach, I'm sitting here going, take all the time off the clock you need. Guys, we know what we're going to call. Manage that. Use every bit of that game clock you can. Inside handoff. It's going to be a QB keep, actually, Slaughter. And he dodges 2 tackles, cuts it up, stays on his feet through 5 or 6 pieces of contact, and gets himself up to the 47 of the Saints. The chains move, the clock move. Things are moving forward for the Saints here.
Just how you planned it out.
Just how he planned it out.
First and 10.
Look, let the clock go. Let the clock go. Milk the clock. Milk the clock. Take your time. Control the time of possession. Inside handoff to Arndt. Nice little jump. Oh,
right,
look at it.
First down. Another first down there.
He's just, honestly, he's dangerous. It's an inside dive. Offensive line from, look, St. James is, I believe, a better team than Southwest was.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? Especially up front. The Saints offensive line is doing a much better job tonight than they were their first night. So, like, the progression is starting to look a little exponential.
They're winning at that line of scrimmage. Like, you're seeing a drive off of that ball. St. James is still providing a lot of pressure to him on it, but we are still controlling that line of scrimmage right now.
Look, I love that they didn't run another play. I love that they let
the run clock.
Yeah, now you've got a 2-score advantage going into the fourth quarter. You're dang near at midfield. You've got a fresh set of downs, and guess what? We're going to just pick up where we left off.
Keep the chains moving.
Keep the chains moving.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We'll switch sides.
Keep the chains moving.
North end zone sideline for a quick performance from our Spirit.
You know, I'm surprised you haven't asked me like any current events or anything tonight. I was waiting for that.
I got plenty of them that I want to see if you'll just drop in by just, I don't know what's going on here. A lot of stuff going on for the game.
I mean, we had a presidential debate.
That was a big one.
Let's stay away from that, though.
Nah, I mean,
You don't want to get fired.
Game here. No, we're good. It's a good. I mean, it was a good conversation. I think a great game here. I mean,
here we go.
Like cats and dogs aren't getting eaten right now, so that's probably good. Got to approve of that right now. I don't have to be worried about that if you're a cat or a dog.
Inside hand after Arndt. Look at that. Look at that. The pile just moves. 6 every time.
This half, they're having better luck on a first down dive up the middle than they did the first half. So that's huge for us right now.
Oh, every bit of it. I mean, time is just going off the clock. Keep them in the huddle as long as you can. Control. There it is. There it is. Take your time, guys. Slow down. There's no hurry. I love this. There we go. They are taking their time. Thank you.
If it ain't
Great
broke,
coaching.
don't
Great
fix
coaching.
it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's absolutely right.
You know
Nate.
what? Keep
Dynamite
doing what you're
dropping.
doing. Control the line of scrimmage. Use the clock up. Keeper by Slaughter, and he is going to make everybody miss.
LZ Slaughter is just a horse.
Slaughter on the keeper of the middle.
G.I. Joe style by Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant
for
Slaughter.
extra yards. Honestly, you look like a damn bullfighter out there. Ole!
Ole! Yeah. I like to say he's doing the R2,
swing and a miss.
L2. He's
swing and a miss. Dude, that's just when you're just punching buttons on the controller and people just diving by.
Are you the kind of person who, when you're on defense, you don't even touch the remote and just let the computer do it?
No, I was a button smasher.
You were a button smasher.
Hulk smash, button smash. I was terrible at those. I'm terrible at video games. Ended with me frustrated, getting beat.
Did you turn it off before you lost? So you never considered
No,
it a
no,
loss?
I never did that. I would take the loss like a man.
Yeah, my brothers wouldn't. They would reset before the loss.
No. I had Game Genie on my side, man. I plug in that cheat code. And if you don't know what Game Genie is, Google it or Google it.
With a soft J.
On the intranet.
Yeah. On the line.
No, we've started with the spirit chance.
Seems a little late for that right now, though.
Yeah.
I feel like we're usually doing that early on.
That was a quick inside handoff to Cal Arndt, and man, they had that thing mauled.
Sam Charlton.
But again, somehow he manages to gain yardage. Tough runner,
off
man.
Tackles.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Again, football is a leverage game. Low man wins, and Arndt has got that figured out. Let the clock go. There it is. There it is. Slaughter's doing a great job keeping an eye on the play clock here. Getting under center, under 10. Motion. QB keep.
Look at that keep, yep.
And you know what? That's 5 right there.
LZ Slaughter on the
I love that. I absolutely. He's sidestepping that first like kind of defender, getting up into the second level and picking up 5. That hasn't been here earlier, and I have a feeling that St. James made a little adjustment at halftime to kind of try to contain Arndt, and that's opened things up for Slaughter a little bit.
The running game for STA has been feasting tonight.
Feasting.
Eating a nice little meal.
They don't call Nate the best color commentator in the league for nothing. Dynamite drop in, Nate. Dynamite drop in, buddy.
Look at that. He should
Look at him on his touchdown.
Oh my
Safe.
God! Pure determination there. That
not going down.
Refusing to go down.
Refusing to go down. Keeping your pads low. Running downhill. Bouncing off
ground
of
and pound.
defenders. Exactly. That you can't teach that. Honestly, give him the ball every time. I love to see it. He's doing a great job.
Go get your water there, Art. You deserve it, buddy.
Absolutely. We watched him last year, really as a sophomore, do some pretty amazing things. Got hurt in that Rockers game, and immediately we saw the drop-off in offensive production. And tonight, and even last week, just absolutely controlling the line of scrimmage, but from our offensive line, but also him bouncing off that first or second tackler, breaking tackles. That was an effort one. He should have been down at the line of scrimmage and managed to bounce off a few, bounce out, and honestly, get to the sweet nectar of the end zone.
Yes.
I hate when what's his name says that, but I'm going to do it tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So
it tastes that sweet nectar of the end zone.
we talked about that briefly last week, but Art's been getting.
Keeping our Saints healthy.
I got cut off there. No, wait. Art's been getting a little more reps this year, and I say a little more, and I mean a lot more, because if you didn't hear us last week, Elsie Slaughter was a running back last year, slot back, and converted to quarterback. So it's giving more opportunity for Art, which has been a great position changes by Dryling. So, so kudos to that. So if you're a long-time, first-time here, you may hear us talk about that quite a bit this year. But
Great offense for a triple option.
Yeah, honestly, I love the tempo of the offense.
another great kick.
I love some of the defensive setup. Ooh,
we got a little trouble with it.
Bounced off a tackle like Art.
No. Got to field that cleanly.
There's that
Who was
Gandalf
that
staff
that-
again.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Stop by 67, Jack Boddicker.
Brings
Jack
him inside.
Boddicker with a
It's a
great
stick
hit
by
coming
Jack
in.
getting
Yeah.
down the field. Went to school with Boddicker.
Yes, we did.
1st and 10.
Jack Boddicker.
He must be
is-
teaching his son well.
Yes.
Attaboy, Jack. Way to get down the field and cover, buddy. Love it. Keep him inside the 20. Football's a field position game. We're already seeing. Look, the Saints defense look ready to go here. This is again. See some dominance here by the D line.
Big D line.
You're going to see a lot more
Pressure
ball
up
in the
the
air
middle.
here.
He is
Just- oh,
scrambling.
Yeah.
Kylan Curtis is chasing him down from the line of scrimmage and brought down in the secondary.
I fully expect to see a lot more from St. James with either putting the ball in the air or more of those quarterback keeps, either trying to scramble and find some yards.
Look, he's their stud.
1st and 10.
I mean, he's going to be the one. At this point, look, we're putting people back in coverage for the passing game. If that continues to be an issue, I would imagine we'll see Rampy put a spy on that QB to kind of help contain that QB. But right now, he's more of a danger passing. A quick throw. Not very great defense there by number. I think that's 21 over there. Let me see. Turn to me here. It is 21. Well defended by Dallas Cahill.
21, Dallas Cahill.
He got in there. That should have been a catch. Got his hand in, raked downwards, and got that ball out. That's NIL money, buddy. Get in there, lock him down in the corner, rake the ball out. Like to see that. Good play by the corner there.
Speaking of NIL money, are you getting any coaching CYO here? I mean, you got a big 8th grade season going on
Labor
here.
of love, my friend. Labor of love.
Mike,
Over the
get
middle, ball tips.
Almost picked off by who was
that?
that?
Yeah, just a bit behind him, and
Yeah.
number 47
10
came up,
from the
really
31.
making a hustle play.
Terrence Bryant.
Yeah, almost.
Sophomore Terrence Bryant. We're seeing a lot of, like you said, several times a young team. We were talking about earlier when 15 came out, when Connor O'Donnell came out, we had a sophomore go in, Greason come in. So we're seeing a lot of depth by Aquinas. So it should be a good few years here. Some good football at St. Thomas Aquinas.
This is absolutely an air out one. Getting some pressure off the edge, pockets closing, and ball is again just a bit behind him, but the quarterback took a hit on that one. You had pressure by both ends closing in. He had nowhere to step up in the pocket, and that's going to lead to a St. James punt. Great job off the edge there. D-line has done a very good job, not only containing, but also providing pressure.
The fact that they have to punt on 4th down, where you've been seeing St. James try to go for it here, just our offense has been controlling that clock and line of scrimmage. They have to bank on field position right now. St. James does.
Well, Aquinas is going to get the ball at the 35.
Ground and pound time.
It absolutely.
8 minutes left in the fourth
It's
quarter.
28-7.
Ladies and gentlemen, again,
The running game has been working.
which has $667
Burn the clock.
waiting
Take
to
a
go
long,
in
sustained
seventh
drive
spot.
here.
Bringing
Keep
the
St.
winning
James
triplet,
off the
number
field
575,
and just march down the field.
549 to the press box.
Exactly.
have
You know,
600
Drylin's going to get the calls in,
seconds, 10 minutes from
and he's
right
going to look
now.
to Slaughter
Go on
to sit there and
back on
manage
the
it
thank
through
you.
the play clock. Look, they haven't even kicked things off here. Obviously, the first play, we're not going to see a running clock.
Your attention,
But
please, would
from
Luke
here on
Patrick
out,
Carney come to the
control
press box.
the clock.
Yep.
Control the ball. No
Luke
turnovers.
Patrick Carney come to the press box.
Football lessons with Coach Callie.
They've loaded up the box here. Nice little outside pitch. Good inside cut. Look at that.
Still on his
Two
feet.
guys, bounces up.
Almost
and
breaks that tackle, too.
Falls forward. He was dead to rights at the line of scrimmage. Stayed up, spun out of it, and picked up 5. Beautiful run there. He's a weapon, man. He's a weapon, and people should be very nervous on how to stop that. If I'm watching game film here, like the only thing I'm working on, like you can try to scheme this any way you can. The only thing you need to be working on in practice is hawk tackling. Wrap, roll, bring him down. Eyes to the thighs, and that is it. Inside handoff to Arndt. He's the pile is moving.
First down.
Great job by the offensive line, just moving the line of
First down,
scrimmage,
Saints.
and it looks like they're going to signal a first down.
Thunder territory.
If you're St. James right now, you've got to be working hard on trying to figure out how do we stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Not into Thunder territory, but it is a first down.
Looks like we got to switch there.
From their 45.
Braden Conley's coming out to take a breather. It looks like he may have been coming off for a second.
And that's a Lopez coming in again.
Congratulations.
Art's
to
gonna
Saragossa.
take a break here.
Yeah.
Home the prize
As he
money
deserves it.
in the
You know what, I'll be
Aquinas
honest.
football raffle.
6
Good
minutes
job,
left. The last thing you want to do is get him hurt. Like that ankle injury that he sustained in the Rockers game was
Detrimental.
It really was. It really was. Looks like there's some confusion there with some of the
Timeout,
personnel
Saints.
that the Saints have.
That's
Drylin's
right.
going to call a
First down.
timeout and get things rectified.
Just under 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Saints leading St. James 28-7, and all controlled by St. Thomas Aquinas here in the last probably half quarter here, as St. James was threatening early in the half.
Look, it's you've got to expect it's high school football. You know, they're going to come out. It's a rivalry game. A lot of these kids have went to grade school together. They know each other. Like, this is not one that you just write in or mail in, right? This is there's a lot of pride on the line here. A lot of people they know, a lot of, family, rivalries intertwined here. So, look, they're going to come in and take their best shot. And they did. They came right out at half. The Saints did a good job, bending, not breaking, got the ball back. And here we are, controlling the clock.
I thought Radke's game plan coming out of the halftime was one to, be applauded, because I thought they were driving on us, and our defense stepped up. So great job by Rampy to figure that out too.
Yeah, Rampy has playing great for this
Slaughter
game.
is really just
Thunder territory.
keeping the ball and early on in this game, that necessarily wasn't giving us yards, but I think the pressure that the Saints have applied on the edge, as well as with Arndt, has really opened things up for that QB keeper up the middle to just kind of open things up a little bit. I mean, that was a QB keeper for 8 yards. And again, the clock starts walking.
Here's what's amazing too. There hasn't been much on the outside we've done. Most of our offense has been up the middle, driving that ball.
Inside handoff.
Again,
nice
there it
bounce.
is again.
Way to run low. Jeez, way to stay up.
Number 19.
I don't know what they're doing at practice,
I hope practicing.
but no, the Saints run with their pads down, leaning forward, falling forward, and the yards after contact for the Saints are unreal. Like, if this was an NFL game, that stat would be staggering, because it's not like St. James isn't there to make a play. It's just that the contact is being driven through by the running backs, and they're falling forward for extra yards.
What Dryling told me is they lift a lot of weights.
They what?
They lift a lot of weights,
They lift a lot of weights.
They lift a lot of weights,
which
I
is
think.
usual for football players. But
Yeah, weight's good. Muscle good. Muscle gooder.
Excuse me, you know where the weight room is? Forget it. I'll check it out.
Yeah. I heard her boyfriend plays for the Yankees.
Scram, Tommy, don't give her the weight room bid.
That guy in a little coat. Yeah, I'm sorry if it feels a little discontinuous here. I'm having some headphone issues, so I'll apologize to everybody beforehand. But
I'm not.
yeah, it's just me and myself talking to myself. Nice. Oh, look at that.
Stand on his
see?
feet again.
Falling
Second
forward.
effort has been key for us right now.
That should have been tackle for loss. And again, somehow he manages to gain 3 out of it. So now, I mean, we're in a situation where the clock is really against St. James here. It is not their friend.
Under 4.5. Down 21. So, yes, looking bleak right now for St. James, but they don't look like they're ready to give up.
Again, I love the fact that we're using up all of that play clock, draining the clock.
Are these guys running gassers down here? What a...
Getting warmed up. Nice outside pitch, and he has got some room to run. Got some cuts it in, and
great play. Who was
just
that?
a last-saving ditch.
Bryson Taylor
tackle by the
Jr.
safety there.
Outside pitch, great job. Way to find that seam, get open, cut back here and there.
what a
Great
job by the
exterior
O-line
Are they going to
tonight.
give us, what is this? What are they
I can't see that
calling
far.
holding here on the edge? Let's see what they're going to.
I feel like we needed
Holding.
I feel like we need a camera up here in this booth for us where we can see what's going on a little better, but whatever.
I have to say, I didn't catch the number that was running that, but they were downhill fast. It was a nice inside-out bounce, and they got to some grass. I mean, that was a saving tackle by the safety.
As you can hear, Andrew and I don't have the greatest vision of all time. So, again, we're going to plug if you want to be a sponsor and give us technology up here, I'm sure we can make it fun for everyone.
Looks like that was junior Bryson Taylor on the carry. Just hard run.
Unfortunate.
Good blocking on the edge. Inside handoff to Taylor, and he's going to – oh, no. Slaughter's going to keep it to pitch it. Even fooled me as a nice little pitch there to number 6 to Will Callahan. And I have to say, last week, obviously, okay, our quarterback, Slaughter, he's a left-handed, right? So right-hand pitching is not his dominant hand. It was a little bit of a problem last game. That's where we had some of the turnovers. That was pretty. That was well defended. We had good, not a lot of pressure off the edge there. It's a pretty pitch, and look, now we're in a 4th and 1, 4th and 2.
Eat that clock right now is what they need to do.
I love it. You run this, you get a first down, and I almost hard count it here. QB keeper Slaughter,
First
and he's
down.
going to fall forward for a first and some. So here we are now. Now I'm feeling pretty confident, right? We're up 21, 3:30 left, and it is used every bit of
the game.
Well, I mean, look, last year's team was a very senior team, right? We had a lot of people graduate, and to bring this many sophomores and juniors into the fold and perform 2-0 against, teams that are causing problems, right? Blue Valley Southwest last year, I think is who we played. They gave us problem. Matt Nagy threw all over us. Didn't happen. Now you have the Saints coming out in a rivalry game after St. James came off of a huge win against, rival Miege. Was it 35-0? To come out here and really control it from beginning to end with the running game and at the line of scrimmage, it's been impressive.
Agree.
The defense is, I think, Rampy has really brought a wealth of knowledge to the defense, and with having a young group, I've been impressed with what he's been able to do. QB keep by Slaughter. Didn't look like that was a design play here. Looked like maybe there's a little bit of miscommunication there.
It'll take under 2 minutes here to get to 3rd and long. Just trying to eat that clock right now and get out of this game. Hopefully.
Well, you know what? Here we go.
There we go. Let's see what he's got.
I say, you know what? Go back to that left side pitch. It worked really well. Bryson Taylor was able to get downhill, I say go to the short side of the field with that pitch. It worked last time. We'll see what they come up with here.
Looks like a Saints
it's gonna
timeout.
Be a timeout by the Saints, yeah.
Timeout.
Coach didn't like something he saw, and he's going to bring him to the sideline, regroup, and dial up a different play. But honestly, with a minute 34 left, a minute and a half left, you're probably, this may be 2-down territory, maybe they kick, but it's looking like the Saints are going to be able to wrap up this victory tonight.
I don't think they would. I mean, high school football, that's maybe a little too far for what we want to do for a field goal. So they may, like you said, be a two-down territory here for what we've got positioned.
Yeah.
But the idea again is just run down to whatever you got. They don't get a first down. There's not going to be much time for St. James to do anything.
Well, so if I'm coach here, obviously I think we've secured the win. I feel pretty good about that here. After this play, you're going to probably be under a minute or around a minute. Maybe I take some time and try to dial up a field goal, and not to run up the score or anything, but hey, at some point in the year, a field goal may be a difference maker, and I want to see how the kids prepare under pressure, under time.
Give them an opportunity to try and kick the ball right.
Yeah, I mean, get your reps in while you can, not when you have to.
Well put.
3rd and 10 from the
outside pitch is what I'm thinking, but let's see here. Yeah,
you're right.
There it is. Get up the field. Nice cut. Look now
for first
now
down,
it's a
but
4th
now
and 5.
Right in.
You're
see
looking
what
at
Coach
the
Dow's up here.
19,
He's thinking.
29, 30.
He's going to let the clock run and probably go with another running play.
Yeah, you're at a 36-yard field goal right now. So maybe.
This is clock management 101 here.
They're going to take it down to about 40-some seconds left. We're looking at the. It's cool.
Well, you know what? Once again, I mean, it's not flashy, but the Saints, it's consistent. It's, I would say disciplined football, and it's going to net them another W here. Saints going to use their last timeout.
Timeout Saints. That's a 3rd and final.
Think about what they want to do here. Look, you know what? We were sitting here in the booth last week, and you start seeing the scores come in from Liège, and caught me off guard, to be honest. And I think the Saints' defensive plan has been pretty flawless. I mean, there's been a couple of, little hang-ups, but overall, great pressure up front by the defensive line. You've had good gang tackling. I think you've seen some, honestly, more often than not, outside of one return, some pretty good special teams by the Saints. So, it's been a pretty complete game for the Saints.
Well executed.
Absolutely.
47 seconds left in the game here. And you said it earlier up here in the booth. Say that with quotes. We are literally on top of the booth, like I said earlier. We are
in the elements.
In the elements.
Yeah.
We're actually looking through a chain link fence rather than some kind of screen.
I wonder is this a victory formation here? Or what
I wouldn't do that. Clock will stop.
No, I mean, it looks, they've got everybody tight. QB keep.
Wow.
Just trying to get as much as I can.
Patrick up the middle.
Just going to run.
Carson Patrick, sophomore, coming back in again, get an opportunity.
Stopped at the 15.
Look, I think that play was simply to not give them the ball back, not give them a chance to score, pin them deep in their own end zone, and now you've got 42 seconds to try to do something with it.
Right.
So I imagine Rampy and the defense they're gonna come out in maybe a dime look, maybe 3 down linemen with some extra people back in a prevent situation. But pretty good game here overall by the Saints. And honestly, I would say a very good job up front by the defensive line. A lot of pressure.
Tables have turned, though. I mean, going into halftime, St. James scores with no time left on the clock, gets the ball back and driving down, and you think you got a ball game when it's 21-7.
So it looks like St. James has also made some changes personnel-wise, brought in maybe a backup quarterback to get a little bit of look. They're going to run the clock out, and that might be the last play of the game right there.
Looks like Saints are getting ready to line up too. So
I'll be honest, I don't love that.
for the Saints.
I really don't.
Walking off the field there.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to run one play and leave?
Don't want to get anyone hurt, I guess?
I mean,
you're going to see each other again in playoffs, I assume.
I think I'm lining up and trying to score, trying to do something. I'm trying to give my guys, not saying that it was a rollover there, but use your timeouts. Try to push it a little bit. So.
Well, our next broadcast will be homecoming week.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, that's a big one.
We're off next week, I believe, right?
Yep.
So, yeah.
Oh, some time for rest and relaxation over here.
Yeah, we
get
changed.
my D1 yapping rest.
You guys have any feedback on what we're doing here? Let us know. Appreciate you listening to the Halo broadcast. Appreciate Aquinas letting us
absolutely
do this. I'm not sure not sure why they let us do this.
But it's better not to ask questions,
yeah,
Teddy.
Exactly. Good call.
Yeah, it was a great game. It was a great game plan, and to be honest, it was a great win for the Saints. They should be very happy with what they did. I thought it was a very complete game, both on offense and defense, and even special teams. Yeah, there's a couple things to clean up, but more or less, a real good showing against a good team that did some pretty amazing things last week. And with a young team like this coming off a state championship, they should be very happy. They should be very excited. And honestly, I didn't appreciate what we had last year, and I'm very excited about what this year brings, and more importantly, like what even, not to get too far in front, but what next year even brings. This is a young team with a lot of talent, and they're doing a lot of things right.
Well stated, Andrew. It looks like they're about to do the trophy ceremony for the Hibernian Cup. I'm looking down there right now about the 40-yard line. Looks like a transfer of that trophy. So,
put a shrimp on the bobby there.
Yeah, I don't ask me to spell it. I don't even know if I'm saying it the right way, but it is the 8th annual. Looks like there's a cup down there. Yeah, so go Saints. And we'll see you next time. Nate, great job. Andrew, great job.
You guys, good job.
Congratulations, everybody. Way to go, Saints.
Go Saints.
Yep. Thank you all for
See you
joining us.
homecoming.
From the members of the Father Donnelly Division of the Ancient Order of Hibernian.